Hello, 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 everybody. For the first time in a very long time, and possibly also the last time for a very long time, I'm going to be playing some Lobotomy Corp. This is a game that I've always been a really big fan of, but never actually played a whole bunch of myself. I mostly just have watched a bunch of streams of it, but figured it's finally time to get back into playing it on here. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, so how's my audio? How's my all that? Last time we played this, God, it must have been like right around when Limbus Company it might have been a year, honestly. Way too long. Remember, what did our facility look like? It's gonna take a while for me to get back in the groove, I'm sure. But let's give it our best shot. 170 energy quota. Oh. Right. Other issue. It appears my mouse isn't working. Which that's going to create an interesting challenge. New secret challenge run idea. Let me see if I can fix that real quick because that could easily be unbearable. Okay. What if this? Okay, I believe I have fixed the mouse situation. We're all good. That could have been bad. Alright. First off, we need to investigate this one. I want to say insight. Just hazarding a freaking guess. Let's find out. I got nothing. We can run at 0.5 speed. Be prepared to restart as soon as insight doesn't work. Yeah, that it's not the worst thing. It's not a terrible. But yeah, that person is absolutely. Are they gonna make it? This is the immediate challenge. Are they gonna just survive? They survived but bad results. So in the meantime, what do you like? Do you like anything more? You seem to like this okay, but we already got that very high. Let's have you try that kind of work then. World Series, I remember, was our training one. Old lady, you're gonna go insane very soon anyway, so let's just have somebody get some training off of you while we still can. Meat Lantern, I hate you with everything of my being. And Hollerite, you can do some work down there. Meanwhile, please tell me that's enough to get something. Okay, what's attachment to? Worse. Instinct, maybe, then. Let's see if instinct is anything to you. Holly is doing a great job down there, though. Well, Cheetah's also going great. Attachment. Well, Cheetah, you're the one who is... If they give a gift, then the person who has the gift can only work with them or they get mad. And somebody does have a gift from you. So, it's gonna be you then. You are official dedicated Wawachita. In the meantime... Since they are so easy... Ooh! We actually got a decent result off that. Let's see, what is instinct? Instinct's common. I'll take a common. Common is the opposite of uncommon. And more importantly, the opposite of bad. Ooh. 5-Up Meltdown 1. Meat Lantern. Got it. I remember hating you extremely. What's your thing? Right, it's when it takes less than 40 seconds, it lowers, and when it's bad, it lowers. Okay, so who can take a while and have it still be high? You can, Vincent. There we go. As long as we can keep that under control. Nobody else right now, right? Doesn't look like it. Then we should be fine. Meanwhile, up here, we're getting neutral results. Alright, you like repressing? Fascinating. Nobody likes repressing. Higher the agent's fortitude, the lower their success rate. Interesting, okay. How about you give it a shot then, Jose? Your fortitude is 2, so that's probably low enough to not be a bad thing. Oh, also, you. What do we know about this? That is increase in prudence. Whatever. The gifts we can learn about on a slow day. I'll not worry about that right now. So let's get more XP from our dedicated Wawa teacher worker. Your meat lantern is indeed geographically under control. Hi, Yassi. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. And yes, they are indeed. But, also, while we're here, let's have Vincent do a little bit more work on Meat Lantern. This is kinda risky, but at the same time, we're pretty close to getting more supplies, which is something we very much need. Right now, we are really hurting for ego gifts. Or not ego gifts. Ego. Alright. Panic during work. Life up counter lowered. Work result was good. Life up counter increased. All E boxes reduces PE boxes. Alright. So just don't be bad. Don't be normal. Be good. And be very good. Okay. Assuming the last two aren't sudden curveballs, and I'm pretty sure I already know how this guy works, I don't think this would be that bad, and it's actually pretty great for justice training. Ooh, we do have a Purple Dawn coming up, and with how weak our department is right now, that's actually kind of scary. Let's see. With Meat Lantern, we can get you another weapon, which is good, because that is a great weapon right now. Well, do we have anything we don't have from you? No, you are fully supplying. Love to see it, but would also love it if you were, could give me anything else. Okay, now let's see what these are. Oh, time to move from reach 0. Oh yeah, this is the one that's hard to see. Kill the counter was completely... Oh, this is the one that's a fucking bitch if it breaks out. I remember exactly who you are now. This is the one that, like, when it gets out, it slowly covers the facility in static. Okay, I remember you. Now, how about we have Holly work on Punishing Bird, and that's how we trigger the purple. Oh wait, no, that's not going to trigger the purple, which is actually a good thing, because Holly is pretty strong. You probably don't want her to be the one triggering the purple. Instead, let's have the very worst person in our department do it. Which is going to be you, who is going to go and get a little bit of insight training. And as soon as that starts, we will deploy everyone we have to try and take out the purples. Punishing Bird escaped its containment. That's annoying because it's in the same exact chamber as this one. So I really hope... I don't think that was there to be any chance of them cross-contaminating and accidentally triggering its thing. But it's still a department I want to watch extra carefully. Alright, now... I still don't think these guys are going to be that bad when there's nothing else to worry about. But... yeah, these guys... those ones have it. These guys got it. Really, the worry is these guys. Yeah, let's check on you. No, it looks like they're still going to win at least, if just barely. Ooh, Ara there. Alright, you better get out of there. There we go. Nobody else died, and that is workday over. Good. I mean, nobody died at all, even. Good sign. Now, before we finish the day, just as a matter of trying to give us the best tomorrow we can possibly get, let's also first take stock. We got everything in every chamber. We got everything you can offer. Well, Tisha, yep, we already checked on you, but we do indeed have everything you can offer. Meet Lantern. We do not have your suit yet. Hi, Dell, good to see ya. We've got everything you can provide, being that all that is left for today's work is you. You should be good for that. Yeah, the only thing with you is just, hey, don't be terrible. And we don't need to all in on maximizing production from this dude, and leave before the next ordeal happens, or whenever we finish this thing. Whenever we get them fully researched. I guess we could do a bit of grinding while we're here as well, but I don't want to risk setting anything off when we're otherwise doing so well today. Especially for our first day back here. But there we go. Megahertz? Now, what's your counter at? You're at a 1. That's not lovely. That is anti-lovely, in fact. But as long as we might take the 1-point hit for it breaching and then us just immediately leaving. But yeah, that's possible. But that's not a big deal. And it would be good to just... Okay, it still hasn't caused any problems yet. Well, since we are about to leave next turn, I think I am going to have just one of our random little guys work on some random little guys. We are still early game enough that, like, these guys can matter. And now, our last work of it is gonna be you. Just to fully research you, because you always want to fully research the guy you unlock that day on the day you unlock him. That's just best business practice. Ooh, that's not great numbers. We only need... We've already got the points we need to at least finish research today. The only possible bad... Oh! Yep, it is indeed about to breach. But you see, we have this lovely thing called End Workday. And that will stop any bad thing from happening, as long as you already have that button. So there we go, that's one person promoted. That's quite a few people as numbers go up. I'll take it. Proceed to next day. One of these days we're gonna have to do a bit of grinding, but I think I'd want to do that when I've got enough abnormalities to be able to really run a proper thing. Alright. Memories begin with a warm hug. Many hands float in the bath. Okay, I don't want you, girl. You sound kind of weird. But, I'll take the tub full of hands. I'll take my chances with a tub full of hands. That sounds manageable. What do you think of the Sephiroth? Don't you find them somewhat lacking in certain ways? Dick, no, they're all great. You have the liberty to disregard whatever they may say. However, please be kind to them. This is the burden we must bear if we want to advance their department, so to speak. I have never had any serious discussion with them. Never, really, you've never talked to them. Well then how can you call them lacking if you don't even know them, Angela? You seem to be uncomfortable conversing with me, most likely due to the fact that I am a superior being. Love her confidence. Even if they are secretly jealous of my superiority, there is nothing they can do to change that. After all, I am the most advanced AI in this company. Right? Seems Netzak has yet to show up. Man, why does the meeting room have to be so far away? You already know my name, right? Got anything else today? Yeah, sir, I do. Could we talk later then? Don't really want to be bothered right now. You look a little dumbfounded. You know this isn't the kind of place where we preach our... Who says we want to talk to them? Who are you talking about, Dale? Where we preach about how we're so honored to have you as your manager and whatever. Well, not like you were expecting that anyways. That's Zach. Yeah, true. It's not like we came in here really saying we wanted to talk to him. That's alright, I'll level with you. I don't like my job. I really want to quit if I could. Well, I can't, can I? I mean, I'd be happy to let you go. I'm here against my will. I don't know what grand ambition or aim compelled you to stand where you are. I don't care neither. For me, I don't even remember ending up at this place, yet I have to play this role I didn't want to take. That's Zach. If you don't remember ending up at this place, how do you know you didn't want to take it then? I never wanted to be responsible for keeping others alive. Whoever assigned me here, they were totally wrong giving me the job. I feel helpless. Employees die every day. There will be no one to remember them. No one to honor their sacrifice. End the day without a single death. Well, I did that yesterday, so sounds possible. Now, I'll keep expanding the safety team for the moment. One department at a time should keep everything more or less under control. Although, of course, everything will still be under control because the control team is the northernmost department. So there we go. By definition, everything down here has to be under control. I just forgot that I had my hair tied back all day and had a panic. Really? How does that happen? I mean, I guess I can see how you'd forget. Alright, can we afford to put 4 points into a Marcus? It's probably a good idea, even if we can't. I don't know. Yeah, that seems... Wait a second. Hold on. There's an unknown guy. Oh, I know who you are. I know what you are. That's the one that is just kill employees to get data. Okay, yeah, I'll do that when I've got people to spare. For the moment, though, let's go back into regular management. Definitely can't do that today on the don't let anyone die day. Alright, bathtub. I have a feeling that the bathtub likes attachment work. So I'm going to send you in there. Meanwhile, we're going to continue to get training on megahertz. Because megahertz, you don't need very much work here to end up getting the only item they got. So you might as well get their ego suits. Oh! Wait, just realized I did not equip any of the new equipment I got in between days last time. Well, we'll just try and live without it for the moment. And, if we really end up in a situation where we can't get through the day for whatever reason, I'll just reset it. Oh, wait, no. You can't do it. You have got to be resident attachment worker day over here. Wait! Tiffany died. Did I just give him a bad work type or something? Let's see. Attachment. No, I gave them the right work type. They were just weak. Alright. Well, what a great opportunity we have been presented with to assign our equipment properly. That's nothing wrong. The Lord has just simply granted us an opportunity to retry with better equipment. We have nothing to worry about. There is nothing wrong. Alright, my microphone just fell. I hope that didn't cause any annoyance. Wait. Oh, wait, I backed all the way up to the main title screen. I didn't mean to do that. Well, continue. Continue from right where we were. This time, people are going to get better equipment, and I'm going to... It's probably just the person didn't have enough health to complete their thing. That's pretty easy to imagine. Alright. I didn't hear anything, so it was fine. That's the spirit. Yep, nothing happened. Alright, Tiffany. You need a weapon. Nobody yet is wielding our lantern, so you can have a lantern. And... you can't wield that one. But you can have a beak. You're already armored. You're not armored. You can have a penitent. What I could really use is another one, is some kind of abnormality that just grants a like regular common weapon. You can have solitude. And I guess you can have a loyalty. You to wielding lantern, because that seems to be a pretty darn good weapon. And in the meanwhile, anyone else here have nothing? You have nothing. Whereas everyone else up here has something. You're also really low level. So I am sorry, Susan. Susan, you can have nothing. Actually, no. Susan, you're stronger than Vincent. So you take what Vincent's wearing. Oh wait, no. Never mind. You just take Solitude. You just take Solitude and Beak. Yeah, there we go. Now, everybody, they don't have a lot of good stuff, but that's just because the company as a whole doesn't have very much good stuff. Everyone, at the very least, has a weapon and armor. That's it out quite a bit. Now, we figured out attachment is the good one. Let's send Holly to do it, actually. Holly's decently strong right now. And not do any work until Holly can at least survive one work on there, because we're gonna keep resetting until nobody dies, so we want to make sure that the one rogue element is under control. Wait, this looks so good that I can't imagine there's anything specifically wrong. Okay, instead of figuring out the work type, I think we're just going to want to get all the managerial guidelines, because I'm sure it was one of those. Level 1 Fortitude is an instant death. Okay, never mind, that's easy. It's not even that they had two... Ironically, yes it is because they had 2 low Fortitude, but not in that it was any kind of, just they died. It was just literally, they had Fortitude of 1. Wait, what was the other one? Level 1 Temperance. Okay, you've got higher than level 1 Fortitude and Temperance. So you, Jose will now be our official bloodbath handler. They're taking some amount of hits, but that's fine. Alright, attachment is indeed high. Instinct's common, so I think it's gonna be attached. You know what I said. Now, over here, you're a dedicated Latita worker. Although, can you do it with any other stat? You can do it with Insight. I'm gonna have you use your lower numbers because you have an advantage there. And now down here, we just want somebody who can work very slowly. So it's gonna be you. You're a slow worker. Old lady. Well, you still have a few seconds before your timer hits 0. I'm gonna send somebody in there. Because you're a 10th grade. It would help to get us a little bit more experience on some of our weakest dudes. Bloodbath. Nope, we've already done a work with you. Okay, just attachment with Jose. Jose is back up to full health, so nothing to worry about there. Meat Lantern, you're at 13. Boxes, we will start getting your suits. Oh, and megahertz. Right, yeah. I know what you want, megahertz. I'll just have you do the work. Got some more experience over here. Do that to get our work speed up. Nothing of any kind of surprise there. Old lady. Quick, this is one that could actually be pretty bad. Let's get you in there as fast as possible, because that counter could end up ticking down. I guess now there's nobody else we're currently sending into a chamber, so that should be fine. And we are generating energy pretty quickly with you. As long as you don't panic. Even if you do panic, we do have a sanity medical worker everywhere. By which I mean someone with a hammer, which does positive sanity damage. Jose, you can go back to your job working in the bloodbath mines. Ara, I think, is also going to be our megahertzer. Outdoors controlled. Red Dawn is coming up. which, in addition to being a classic movie, is a situation in which there can be a lot of clowns. Which would be less than helpful, but it's definitely not the worst one. Probably the easiest to suppress, but also the easiest to end up causing a massive problem. Still, that just means we gotta suppress it. Simple as that. Old lady is now officially unworkable. To start off the event, as you do, we will send in Jacob. Then, you know, if we were able to handle a purple on the previous day. Oh, wait, whoopsie. I didn't need to do that at all. I misread it and thought we were about to go into the event. We're not even anywhere close to it. Never mind. I look stupid. Jose, get back to work. Alright, you also go back to work. Forget about everything you just saw, guys. That was stupid. Oh, and now Punishing Bird is out. But no, this was not the day where it was avoid all breaches. This was the day in which you just can't let anyone die. Punishing Bird doesn't really do much damage, so that's fine. Megahertz, your counter's getting a bit low. But we're one box away from being a manufacturer, so that's fine. Meanwhile, you're not a great person to get resources from. You're an acceptable one. We can get something from you. Help to armor the rest of the facility, at least. Good news is you're all fully researched. Being fully researched also means that we're going to have a bit of a buff to the odds of success, which should be helpful. Alright, you keep working over there. When this one gets to 1, I'm going to stop sending anyone in. Oh, now we've got to deal with cheers for the beginning. Good news is this one is not one of the ones that has any kind of timed response. So we can take our time with it, if we please. Oh, but bad news is that not only are we working on one of them up there, it's reducing the timer on the one that's really dangerous to have it reduce the timer on. Well, that's not even bad news at all. I forgot just how we... Meat Lantern got out. And I hate Meat Lantern being out. That one's super likely to kill people. Where even is it? Now everybody's fucked. Well then. That day was a complete waste. Take 3. Third time's the time to take. At least the days are pretty short right now. And at least we know exactly what we need now. I hate when you get right to the end of the day and then something bad happens, though. That's the worst way a day can go. But nope, everybody stays as armored as they were, so we keep that kind of progress at least. Now, once more into the work. Jose, you know what to do. Ara, you know what to do. Had, you know what to do. And Vincent, you know what to do. There we go. Things should go pretty easily for the first bit of the day. Good result, good result. Jose is a natural at what he's doing here. Megahertz is also nothing to worry about right now. Doesn't really matter what we research on you, because we already know everything anyway. Now, because nobody really took any damage, let's get back into the exact things you were doing. Just keep all of the same work going. Actually, we don't even really need to, at the moment, worry very much about, think I might have went common. That's not good. Yeah, this is what we want. We want insight on Meat Lantern. There we go. Now we've got work percent and work speed increased. Megahertz. We already know what to do with you, so let's just send our right back in. That one doesn't even require any kind of change in behavior. And then it's going to be right back into a dawn. Alright, this is still technically displaying unknown. It's totally known. We know exactly what's going to happen when that happens. Only going to be one more work before we get the suit off of you. Even though that result wasn't great. Bloodbath. Now we can start gathering some data on you. This time, as long as we don't make the same kind of screw up that happened that one other time, should be pretty much fine. And it doesn't seem like we're making it. The only thing that we really don't want to happen is have Meat Lantern have any problems. And because Meat Lantern having a problem is such a big deal, Alright, you are now our official anti-Meat Lantern having a problem department. Hope you appreciate your promotion. Oh my god, hi Queen Koala Face, nice to see you, good. We are indeed having Meat Lantern, who in the last run of this level kind of messed everything out when a Red Dawn broke them out in about 4 seconds flat. Now, there you go. Now, all we need to do is one more work on you. Jose, you may once again do the honors. Ada, you can once again do the honors over here as well. Do we want to work on you? Oh, wait. Before we even think about that, we can get a suit. Do you not do guards for Meat Lantern? That is who I have just now appointed. Hollerite is the official Meat Lantern guard. I hope she appreciates it. Now, Bloodbath can be fully researched, but Jose, that does not mean your eternal labor on this will be changed in any degree because you are now tasked with maximizing our production of ego equipment from them. Megahertz, you're all done. Everyone done, you should put a sentry beneath every problem maker. Yep, that is what we're going for now. So Holly in the game, I like her. Yep, that was, I believe, the first ever custom guy we ever made. Only one, probably. Though there is a redeem for me to make a custom one of anyone, if you or anyone else would like to redeem it. Now, event starting, we will start with, as is customary, the work of insight on Thou Father, One Sin, and Thousands of Good Deeds. Hundreds of good deeds, I mean. Cheers for the beginning. Holly, you know what to do. Target. And you all have to do the exact same job. Meanwhile, this gang over here will be assigned to you. And that one could not have spawned in a better location. Perfectly fine. Now, Holly? Oh, that is not going to stop it, is it? Well, we'll see. Yep, it stopped it. It was the Orpal. I thought Holly was pink. Wow, that really dates that creation, but we made that Holly so long ago that I did have purple hair back then. Wow. Okay, next time that Holly dies, we're going to have to make it modern era Holly. New age retro Holly. But for now, Jose, you continue with your great work. We don't need to do any more megahertzing, really. And nor do we need to really work on anybody else right now, unless it would be prudent to get people some, or wait. Do we? No, we do still need to finish maxing out you. How do you redeem a guy creation? I want to go to my job. Yep. that is going to be, let me see, that is the 966 point redeem, name a dude. And I forgot that I adjusted all my costs for inflation, so they're all going to be weird numbers now. But okay, Bloodbath. Jose, continue with your job, please. We can now get... Okay, what's better here? I think we need more weapons than we need suits at the moment. We're pretty good on suits, but weapon supply is a bit bad. Okay, that is the workday officially finished. But down here, let's get let's have Susan, you do it. Susan, you can work on Meat Lantern. And if Meat Lantern breaches, the second that happens, like, you know, just from bad luck or whatever, the second that happens, we are instantly ending day. Because today is also the safety team no death day. And I am not going to permit anyone to die, even if it would slightly increase profit. And this will be the only day in which that rule applies. Thanks to stupid friggin' Netsack making me. There we go, Meat Lantern has behaved exactly as I would like him to. Bloodbath, we only need one more work for you to complete your development. Wait. Just making sure here. Yeah, no, your only rule is no level 1 fortitude or temperance. Secretary makes hell of a manager. Thank you! No level 1 fortitude or temperance. You have level 1 temperance, so... Oh! You should be good for the job, though, Lamarcus. You know, let's let Jose have, like, a 30-second break for the first time in her time in this facility. Meanwhile, Susan can do more insight work down here. I'm debating whether I should... how much I should keep going for, because I don't want to, end up having something get fucked up and have to restart after what has been a pretty good day. But at the same time, I'd like to get as much experience as I can. Yeah, we've got one of each of yours. Meat Lantern. You are one under reaching maximum. You know what? I'm gonna run one more on each of you, and then, depending on how annoying the meltdowns look, I'll either finish those and then end, or just end. That sounds decent for today. And you... punishing, that is fine. Okay, now that actually looks kind of like it crappy. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to wait for you to get out of there, to collect that last little bit of bot points, and then lunge. Because I don't want to send anyone into Old Lady. I don't think it kills anyone, but, you know, I don't want to risk it after such a good day. There we go. End day. Promotion's good, 100% survival rate. Jose's leveled up. I'm surprised to not really see any... Okay, there's some justice up, but I'm surprised to see not much after we've been doing so much justice work lately. That's a bit disappointing. Oh well, on to next day. We have at least managed to clear a mission. And get out of the very early Lob Corp we've been in for such a long time. Hang this over my head, only then can I get up in the morning. This is always kick your balls, best get used to it. Yeah. Persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. Oh, I know what you are. Homosexual, but also Schadenfreude. I'll take you, because you're gonna be on a bottom level, and that means that it's not going to be particularly bad. I can just keep my eyes focused on the top level. Take my boy. The first truth I will tell you is... Do not trust the AI at your side. B. I've gotta say, when it comes to like my ranking of trust, I will always put a robot over a glitzing corporate logo. Just gotta say that's where my hierarchy of trust goes. So I'm gonna trust you more than you, B, if that is your real name. In this day and age, most AI possess an intellect of at least 10 regular people combined. Some can even imitate human emotions with ease. But can they imitate human emotions with bees, or is it just ease? However, they can do things you are not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie. I can do that too, that's not special. Or, to be more precise, they can withhold information. If the controller of an AI has given the order not to share specific information, it has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone other than we follow animal inspector here because my chat is just filled with bees today. Some advanced AI may exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meaning of the command. I've programmed an AI before, well, participated in the programming to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that an AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you doubt what I'm saying, he will function like Pinocchio. The noise will lengthen. The color red means untruth. We should give him a so hot. Thank you. That weirdly is a voice that Bob taught me to do, of all people. This is a test version, so it can only be used once. Jeez, come on, B. You got me the free demo of Lie Tester. We're running a multi-billion-dollar corporation here. We can afford the premium version. Come on, man. Woe is me because I have long hair and pronouns. When I shut my eyes, I feel like I'm in another voice altogether. I see a different world, one I had belonged to. I think I remember doing something there, hoping to save someone else's life. I forgot he said that's kinda neat. But here I am now. What's the point of saving an employee's life if you're just gonna watch them die the very next day? Except you're not, because that only happens if you have a skill issue. I don't think we've lost a single person yet. What's the point of delaying the inevitable? Because living even one more day is still worth it, Netsack. Set up with your nihilism. Those who work here have no future. None of those little things called plans and dreams. No self-reflections, no hopes to become a better person tomorrow. Oh, that's a luxury they can't afford. I might as well wake up and endure yet another day. Every day I wake up. Why do I have to bear the pain and get through it all, knowing tomorrow is going to be just as dreadful? I think Nutsack washes his hair. I think that at this point, he's not taking care of it for so long, it is like rock solid. Like it's just one hard block, and that's also why it never moves. We're just lemons running straight for the edge of the cliff. Speaking of, could we get a vending machine for beer? No, we can't even afford premium lie detectors, man. No, we can't get a beer vending machine. If we're gonna die, might as well get wasted before we drop dead. Don't get out of line, Netsack. Consider this a friendly warning. You know what's coming for if you utter such useless nonsense one more time. Yes, lemmings do in fact drink beer. That is the natural beverage. Oh, I'd sure love to see you make it happen to me, ma'am. Yeah, just keep ignoring me all you want. How typical. And a single day without employee going into panic? Yeah, I already did that yesterday. That sounds just fine to me. Alright. One day more. I wonder how many days we're gonna do today. I think I'm going to shoot for 4, maybe 5, because right now we are in the belt where days are pretty short. How do you get evil science fuel? The more streams you watch, the more it'll generate. And also every couple of minutes a green box will appear on top of the science fuel. Clicking that'll give you 50. You can also buy it, but I wouldn't make you do that. Or you can buy like a multiplier. SP recovery. You upgraded so they recover physical health more quickly. Generator distinguisher. Main room is invaded by hostile entities. I think today, I would not usually go for mental corruption neutralizing gas, but for today when it's all about sanity damage, I think I am going to focus on that one. Because I just want to make sure nobody panics. Oh, wait, no, no. Not return to the memory repository, just retry the day. Because I forgot to recruit a new person, and I also forgot to equip my ego equipment. Gotta make sure everybody gets all nice and armored up. Here, boop, boop, boop. There we go. 4 lob points for Samuel. And now, Egoist. You can just get some of the new equipment that we got just now. It's as good as anything else. You can just be our wrist cutter, dude. And now, is there anyone who's completely unarmored? Oh, but Holly only has Teth equipment. Although she does have very good Teth equipment. So I think we should, yeah, we should make sure that one's in use. But Solitude is one of the worst weapons we got, so I don't want to use that over anything else. Vincent's still level 1 of all people. So iconic look. Yeah, that's the thing with her equipment. I kind of want to keep her on Beak as long as possible, just because that is her canon outfit. Vincent is like, I am literally wearing Beak right now. Oh right, that's the new one we got. Well, I know what you are. I want to say you're in... I want to say you're one of these two. Either way, I know what your mechanic is, so... You're kind of hard to keep off the screen. We still need exactly 1 more point from you. So I'm going to have... You do your work over here. And we'll just do it on super speed, so that way... And then just wait for any amount of enkephalin to be generated. We can... Oh! Well, the correct work type is not that one. Take 2! We're not counting the first take. That one was an accident. Let's just take 2. First few takes are always going to be the quick, easy little ones of waiting until we successfully get any kind of result that in which we survive for more than 13 seconds. And then actual run start when we have successfully worked on one of the guys. Alright. Back into the run. Vincent, why are you so weak? Wow, Vincent just literally has got nothing. Alright, we've got to let Vincent do some work. But Vincent is not going to... You know, just to make sure that people don't die from, like your dumb, stupid, idiot stuff, I'm gonna have Holly be the vanguard here. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to have you do insight work because you can take it. And you... Vincent, my weakest guy at all in the entire facility, you are going to try and do meat lantern work. Ooh, I looked over, but that didn't look good. Well, let's hope Holly can survive, because Holly's just very good at what she does. Alright. Holly did in fact survive. But how we survived with like a thread. Holly is about to die. You know you can look while pausing, yes? I mean, I could, but like... I could, yeah, you're right. Okay, let's check out some stuff. Insight gets us a common. So... You get a high, though. You have a high on that. I'll let you do that, then. How, if that is your real name. And then, meanwhile, we'll go up here. How from the information department is... The wee witches... Excusez-moi, but... Oh, Walatita, you absolute dick. Yeah, that was you. That was you. Yeah, I saw that, I saw that. I saw that, but it took me, I didn't recognize... Wait, no, that means I can't send that one. But, yeah, like, I saw, oh, hey, somebody has a heart, I didn't see it was Hal. Alright. Well, Awatita, if you're gonna be that way, then that means that, yep, Holly's gonna have to step up to do everything. But okay. That was... Even if we don't get to keep the data, the actual education we gleaned is real. So we know what we need to do. Meanwhile... Ara... Oh no, Ara did manage to get 1 point of justice at least. That's nice. Alright, taking advantage of the fact that you can pause. You are going to, No, I'm not going to make the exact same mistake again. That isn't even a good work type to be doing. I'm going... Resuming over here. Right now, nobody has a heart. I miss cheap cup noodles. I miss eat... Jeez, what are you? Frisk on a genocide run? But, actually, that sounds kinda nice. Eating raw noodles. I think I've done that like once or twice before. Alright. Ooh, there we go. That was a good work there. Tolerite is once again doing her job as perfect as possible. There we go. Insight, common. You have to alternate raw and cooked every time you eat them. Really? Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, you. No. That's why everything's just common, because, okay, Hollerite is still full health. No hearts over here. Ooh, but you know what doesn't need a heart? Would lie to my secretary? Of course you would not. And then... Yep, there we go. That's all your equipment handled. My mental browsing is so slow right now. It's almost as if like my mind's running 100 times slower than everything else. Wonder why. Anyway, oh right, we still need to make some more PE boxes over here. Alright, Jose. Back into the mines. Yeah, it does sound a lot like that. You can now get insight out of it. I think you should train your insight a little bit. Because if you're strong enough to be able to, it might not give the absolute best results, but you could use the insight work. Meanwhile, Ara, you can get some more justice training out of it. Oop, we have now made it out of that. We've actually been out of there for some time. There we go, work success chance up by 4. Next cheapest one is, I think, going to be basic and or escape, which means we're going basic. The important one is that means we can now actually know what the optimal work type is. Although nothing's optimal. Holly, can you get me apple juice as your manager? I'm not near you geographically right now. What if I was able? Alright, no, but instinct's the one thing you don't really like. Can I guess which one's the best here? Pretty sure repression is actually going to be the best, just from a guess. Which means, Holly, you get to get excuses. Alright, I'll drive all the way over there minutes before my flight to Australia. Get your apple juice. Repression's the best. Ooh, it's the meltdown time. And look, hey, Jose. That means that you get to do your exact same job. I know we got it. Yep. Oh, and bird. Right, bird is simple. Bird likes insight. I'm just gonna send Brooke to do it. You know, you are named after one of my top 5 favorite One Piece characters, so I'm sure you'd be able to handle punishing Bird. That's basically the world government, isn't it? But they must be so full of suicide. For real, they just have been non-stop going to this bloodbath over and over again. Never get to do anything else. Alright, we can't afford anything else down there. Purple Dawn is coming up next. That one I'm not at all worried about. We've dealt with one of those a little bit ago. And that was when we only had 3 people, one of them unequipped in this room. And they were still able to suppress it. So we definitely have the firepower required to take down that. Don't know if all of these. Like Green Dawns I think would still be a little bit of a hassle. Is it in yet? C is in. Come on, number. Go up. Yeah, please. Oh, wait, no. It already did go up. Alright, then. That means we can now get some more work speed in our first manager guidelines. Work must proceed while they are out of manager view. See, as in, that's what she said. Even more of the "that's what she said" was the line I said immediately before that of "is it in yet?" But yeah, that joke works too. Being the manager is great. I can do I like it so much. This is fun. Alright. Yes, we still need one more bloodbath suit. Jose, you can now do this work with basically anything, so I'm gonna have you do some more insight, actually. Don't take my job, alright? I am working it at the moment, sorry to say. You don't need... Please, my wife and kids. You don't have any kids. If you did have kids, I'd send them into TO985. Let me see. What? Meat lantern. Did we get all your shit? Yeah, we got all the meat lantern stuff. You're all good down here. We can get another manager guideline. Alright, it's only 5 seconds or longer. I was interpreting it as if it like instantly fails whatever work it's on as soon as you start looking at it. Oh well, either way. Good to get in the habit of just never looking at it at all. Alright, who else to send down here? At this point, I don't think I'm too needed. Jose could probably do the job, and it would be good to keep it in-house. Holly, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your life, Holly? Holly, what's your 5-year plan? Tell me. I guess you can just go and work on punishing Bird. Or just get you experience and to get me energy. Alright, Schadenfreude is, they're hitting about neutral. Ooh, this one is pretty good for equipment production. Though that equipment is literally just a slight resistance to white. And I guess some resistance to pale. They're not like that specifically important at the moment. What we really need is a high-level repression worker. But unfortunately, nobody in this whole facility knows anything about repression. I'm gonna see if Aura can handle it. See, he does have slightly better repression, so it's possible that has like a stealth +5. Well, Graph, okay, we've now maxed out your equipment. Giant S here is blocking the ego details. Oh, it is? Ha! That's gonna happen. It's rare that I end up blocking anything of note. Oh, speaking of things that are blocking things of note, though, I know it actually warrants a movement, because that must be very annoying. Wait for it, and also place your bets now as to what it is that I am changing about the UI. It's a pretty important one. And the correct answer is, I am moving all the sidebar stuff down, so that way you guys can actually see what our enkephalin levels are at. Because moving me is going to be a bit more tricky, but I can at least get that out of the way, so now you can see like what we're working on and all that. Nice, oh hell yeah, there we go. Condemnation of Jacob to one sin and hundreds of good deeds, so that the ordeal of the Purple Dawn may begin. Everybody over here. Can't see them. How do I know Netzek isn't drinking them? We're not looking. Good point. Yeah, we need you to watch if they suddenly go down for no reason and there's no abnormality that melted down. That's because he's just stealing it. You need to keep an eye on that. Alright. Now, I don't think we need to worry about anything at all. Although, wait, no, we did end up getting kinda close. No, that one was the only department where there was any possible concern of. There we go. Smeezy peasy, lemon jeezy. There we go, we can get you maxed out now. Skill box 45 to be able to get that weapon, and it doesn't look very good. But it also looks so bad that I feel like it must have some kind of secret thing. I don't remember it though. No, none of the stuff looks good. Honestly, it looks worse than the Zayn class stuff. But, I mean, not every day that we get a repressing trainer. Or Justice Trainer. Oh, no. Repressing Trainer and Justice Trainer are the exact same thing. Ooh, get that off the screen. You, Lamarcus, you can keep working on that. Jose, since you're pretty good at it, I'm gonna let you get some more training over there, too. Geez, get stronger attacks while you're looking at the guy wielding it. Oh, that's kinda cool. I forgot I did that. Welcome for our wonderful I have no memory. Couldn't do it without ya. I appreciate that. Punishing bird has escaped. Well, it's allowed to do that. I wish that one had some kind of like more mild pop-up, because every time I see that I'm like, oh no, who died? What department just got shut down? How many children I'm going to have to pay child support for? And it's like, oh no, the bird just going for a walk. Sucks, you. Alright, I'll get at least one more bit of ego equipment while we're here. You know, while we're in the neighborhood, might as well pick some more up. And might as well get Jose to do a bit more work, because I think Jose has both the potential to be called an infinite number of names. I try and remember what he's called, but more importantly, he has the potential to become another one of my top tier workers without being tied down to having to work on it while I teach it most of the time. Ooh. Meltdown, that's in some of the rooms I don't want to send anyone into. So, we're going to do a super clever, intelligent strategy called, leaving. Immediately. Without passing go or any of that. No promotions, but we do have quite a few guys who've had numbers go up. Sounds good to me. We got some prudence up. Ooh, we got justice up from Mara. And some other points all around. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Alright. I think I'm gonna do at least one more day while we're in the neighborhood. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Did you make that one up yourself? I really like that. Alright, yep, it's been an hour. But let's keep going a little bit. Test of aspiration. Portrait. Oh, these are items. Fuck it, I don't care about items. This is a non-capitalist corporation. Material wealth means nothing to me. How was your day? Oh, it went pretty well. During mine, I happened to notice that a certain employee filled their water bottle with Bear brand beer and proceeded to drink it during their workday. Bear brand beer, you know? I'm sure I've read that 100 million times, and yet never once have I thought about who the hell Bear brand beer is. Like, what company makes that brand? I mean, I guess Bear, but we never hear about them again. I wonder what's going on with them. Sometimes. It's probably the red bear that's all around the city. Huh. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to be intoxicated. Oh, I know this one. One time, I was infected with a virus that prevailed through the net at the time. It caused me to perceive everything 10 times slower. What's also interesting about this, while I'm just noting everything that comes into my head, is that I don't think there's been very many other references to the existence of an internet, aside from, like, right there where they directly mention it. That's interesting. They say intoxication is similar to that. Like in a fanfic I was doing, I was trying to figure out, wait, how do people, like, learn about current events? I guess they would have an internet they can check that on. They say intoxication is similar to that. Everyone laughed at the way I moved sluggishly. Excuse me, manager, your facial expression is hard to read today. If you need to say something to me, please do so. I'm gonna take a nap for several hours, see you on the other side of. Alright, see you soon. I'm probably not gonna do too much more than maybe just over midnight at most. So I'll see you whenever I say adios, amigos. Dim eyes are closed, Angela. That is true, her eyes have been shut this whole darn time. Really, I don't care if you sabotage this company. Hollerite Industries does not endorse industry. It only endorses Hollerite. Sometimes humans excessively detest the existence of improbable beings. When I said I was different from the others, I detected disbelief in your facial expressions. Perhaps I am beginning to like you. Sharing emotions with someone is a precious experience. Yet now you're asking me if I plot against you. I have never had any plans, nor do I have any will to harm you. Well, I don't mind. Go ahead. Manager? Netsek's not feeling too well today. He's got a cold and he was worried you might catch it from him, so he told me to go into his place, so, Malkuf friendship should not be an excuse to lie. Manager, Netsek is high as a kite on enkephalin. He's completely out of it. You're such a rat! What if Netsek gets punished? That does not concern me in the slightest, and neither should you care. Please don't punish Netsek, Manager. Netsek is neglecting his responsibilities yet again, and so are you. Shouldn't you be participating in your team's internal meeting right now? Oh, you're right. Thanks, Yasad. I hope you don't mind if I say this, but you should do something about that Netsek before Angela finds him. He's been drunk for quite some time now. You managed to find Netsek. Yeah, what's up, Manager? You look really super today. So you obviously see it or something, right? Huh? Far out, man. Man, why's the ground shaking like that? Is that another breach? Let me guess what you're thinking. Netsek's just a pathetic junkie. He's not at all like Miss Hardworking Maku for Mr. Strict Yasad. I know, I've read your mind. I get that a lot from the others Everett. But just think about it for a sec. This place is hell. Is it wrong to try and escape from that reality for even just a moment? Look, I think we should be celebrating the fact that we survived another day. I don't give a damn about the future of the company or whatever like that. There's no tomorrow here, no hope. What have I done wrong? Am I being punished for my sins? Did I do something horrible enough in the past to deserve this never-ending torment? If that's the case, I repent, so tell whoever did this all to forgive me. get it. I just want to see this place crumble to pieces. That doesn't really happen with me, so we're all good on that. You know, I think this is enough for the day. It's been an hour. I'll find y'all somebody to raid. Can anybody find me somebody to raid? Anyways, let's just make sure we get to the point where we can save our progress, because I think we have still technically not beaten the day. Let's, run regenerators even when there are abnormalities. Sounds like it's probably the more important one. Because right now I've not really had any issues of people not being at full health. Alright, that's the last real mission we gotta do in safety, and then we'll be all good to move on to the next department, which would be next stream, if I stream this game again anytime soon. Either way, 3 days of progress. That's something. That's the most we've gotten in quite some time. Let me raid you. Oh my god, somebody who I haven't seen in like 75 years is streaming. Alright. Let me, give you... Let me give that guy a raid, because, God, I miss him a lot, actually. Alright, so last raid... Honey... Mitsubachi. Alright. That raid starting, and, let me just copy out that raid message and send that on. Alright, give them all some love, please. I'll be back, possibly whenever, because I have no idea of the future and everything is completely uncertain. Goodbye.
I sit and I think to myself, I'm like, it's just putting stickers on a card, but I can't fucking bring myself to do it, you know? Like,